Hey guys, welcome back to 13 Days of Halloween, day 8. Are we on 8? I think we are. I'm going to do a tag using my Ranger Craft tags and this like haunted house that I had cut out from an embossing folder print thing. I ran it through an embossing folder and it gives you this like haunted house imprint, and I ended up cutting the house itself out. I'm going to use some spice marmalade and seedless preserves distress oxides directly onto the craft tag with no gesso, no nothing. Splatter that with a little bit of water and dry it up, clean up my mess as best I can. I'm going to dry that completely, and then I'm going to go in with this Ink-a-Dink-a-Doo stamp set, All Hallows Eve, I think it's called, and some archival ink in watering can. And I'm just going to do a little bit of stamping for the background. And I wanted it light, so you saw it, but it wasn't so in your face. I ink around the edges of the tag a little. And then I'm going to use the Ranger Letter It Jet Black. And this is another stamp from that Ink-a-Dink-a-Doo stamp set. It's a witch flying. And then I'm going to use some distress ink in weathered wood. I don't know why I thought that it was going to show up on the black paper. Duh. I should have known better. So I figured while I had it out, I was going to ink up the edges of the tag and make them a little bit darker. I really like the orange and purple color combo, but it just wasn't dark enough for me. So then I'm going to go in with Distress Oxide and Iced Spruce over top of that black embossing and black embossed haunted house. And it makes it look a little creepier, a little spookier. Splash that with a little bit of water. Not that it made much of a difference, but here I'm just going to line it up and chop off what I'm not going to use. And then I'm going to go in with Distress Paint in Tarnished Brass. And it's still like that pukey green color. I have no idea what happened to this bottle or why it definitely doesn't look like brass. But I still like the color, as pukey as it looks. So I'm just going to take my finger and finger paint, go across the raised edges of the embossed image. And then I'm going to take a gold gel pen and scribble in those windows a little bit. I wanted them to pop just a little bit more without... Okay, so I seriously considered fussy cutting all those window panels out. And if you guys know me from following me, and if you don't and you're new, I apologize, but I don't fussy cut for nothing. And I don't know why I got the bright idea, oh yeah, maybe I should cut all those out. And then, back it with like yellow paper. Wasn't happening. I thought about it. That's about as far as I got. So then I adhered that to the tag with my art glitter glue and trimmed off the excess, and then just taken that ice spruce around the edge that I cut. Excuse me. Now I have Tim Holtz Remnant rub. I think I'm just going to stop voiceovers altogether. They're terrible. Remnant rubs. And it's I think the 2019 Halloween edition. I think it is. And I like them, and I really, really want to like them, but the back of this sheet is so sticky, and maybe it's because I did it over top of the oxide. Maybe it's because my tag wasn't gessoed. I don't know, but it stuck to everything. It ripped some of the tag up. It ended up... It just was sticking to everything. It stuck to my craft mat. I don't know. I dig the distress look, but if you're really trying to get a good impression, not happening. Okay, so then I just inked the edges with my black archival ink and kind of ran over, the raised parts of the tag and kind of distressed it a little more, grunged it up some. And that's it, guys. I've been having some technical difficulties with my editing program, and it's just been craziness. So I'm sorry for the delay on the 13 days of Halloween, but I promise you I'm making up for it. I'm knocking out videos left and right today. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.